Attention students, if Mr. Garriman's desk is returned within 20 minutes, no
I got an
questions will be
A+.
asked.
Cool. Do you think I should do purple streaks in my hair?
No, you don't understand. I got an A+ in economics.
I was within reach of a B-ish. Purple and red?
I didn't even know you could get 105. I'm more than perfect.
I don't really matter right now, do I?
Oh, Adam! Hey! You're never gonna believe it. Guess what? I got an A+ on my econs midterm.
No way.
I shot a moose in the cafeteria.
I'm such a genius.
Oh, and my mentor at the design studio wants me to help him out on his anti-drug ad. Me, an actual layout.
How cool are we?
I gotta run. I promised him I'd work up a rough design by 5. Hey, Judith.
Oh, am I here? Do you have any idea how insanely adorable you guys are?
It's noxious. Sorry.
I'm kidding. Maybe I can borrow them sometime. You know when you're not using. I'd leave a deposit.
He doesn't even have time for me anymore. We're like yuppies, but without the money or the kids or the hypocritical drug position.
I'm gonna go hang out by the boys' locker room before gym.
A+. Way to go, Joan.
Thanks. You didn't, like, pull any strings for me, did you?
It was all you. Feels good to do a good job, doesn't it?
Yeah. Economics is so complicated, but I got it, you know? Adam Smith, very cool dead guy. He says economies function best when based on self-interest. Kind of gives you a moral headbutt, huh?
It's easy to establish economic principles on paper.
Are you saying it was easy to write this essay? In an economy run by self-interest, the invisible hand of social justice will feed and clothe everyone. Look, she wrote great with 2 exclamation points and a happy face.
What are you going to do with all that knowledge? The trick is putting it into action.
What's economics? Well, you want me to start my own country?
Start a little closer to home. Maybe make sure everyone gets a piece of the pie.
Way to make an A a bummer.
We set up the church basement so it looks like a real store. All the donated clothes hanging up, except, of course, everything's free.
Charity compromises free market capitalism, Wealth of Nations, chapters 2 through 4.
How come I'm sensing this is gonna lead back to your A?
Plus.
Well, if the free market works, how come there are still families living on the street?
And how come the bakers get to sue us?
Maybe it's in wealthy people's best interest to clean out their closets.
Oh my God, of course. That way they have to buy more things and contribute to the economy. And people who don't have clothes get a job and then they can afford to buy clothes for themselves. Everybody gets a piece of the pie. I'm in. I'll help with the drive.
Seriously?
Yes. Mom, it would be pretty silly of me to have all this knowledge and not use it for the benefit of society. What?
What if God was one of us? Just a slug like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home.
Go on. Is that a sailor?
Oh, hot, huh? He, waves when I flex.
Mom, if a nun can get one.
Ex-nun. Very ex. Sort.
Look, people have been doing body art for 4,000 years. It's very spiritual.
Oh, like how you're helping. Thank you very much.
A belly ring. Sort.
So, what are you in for?
She just wanted to volunteer.
This isn't the community.
I have skills in economic theory. I just finished Wealth of Nations. You know Adam Smith, right?
The Sixth Beetle?
No. 18th century money stud. He like totally blew away Benjamin Franklin with his...
Okay. That reminds me why I hated school.
Mom, is this all you've got?
It's a small church. You can only do so much.
You know, expansion increases returns. Why don't I open up a branch at school?
Do you think you'd really have time for that?
Yeah. I'm thinking a bin in the hallway, you know, one in the cafeteria. Oh, 2 by the gym. The cheerleaders never wear anything twice. I'm gonna go talk to Chadwick.
Sure.
Has she ever been drug tested?
Hey.
Kevin, Kevin Girardi. We went to high school together. He writes for the Herald.
My client was nowhere near the scene of the crime. Knock off a bank?
It's so embarrassing. Open container violation. I walked out of a party with a beer. That's not on the record, is it?
I don't know. It's a pretty splashy headline.
College student drinks beer.
Yeah, it could be my Pulitzer. Bail hearing. So, tonight, 9.
Yes.
Be there, I'll double my fees.
He does stand up at the Laugh Riot. I told him I'd check out his act.
Remember the prom when I made you laugh so hard Coke poured out of your nose like you were a soda fountain?
Yes. You ruined my dress.
You said no one ever made you laugh like me.
I'm late for poli-sci, but it was good to see you again. Say hi to your folks.
Sure. Oh, and watch out for the long arm of the lawyer.
See you later.
Carlisle said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, come on in.
Sorry I was late. I had a personal thing. I should have run it by you before
Relax, Will. That's an order. I know all about Kevin's lawsuit.
Excuse me?
It's my business to know about my people. If it could affect job performance.
I had a meeting with our attorney. Next time I'll tell you first. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's not what I meant. Look, if there's anything I can do to help,
I can handle it by myself, thanks.
Well, I went through a nasty divorce. I know how important it is to have support at work.
You still wear your ring.
Oh. To fend off the guys at the supermarket. You ever been in the frozen food section at night? They should serve martinis.
Thanks for your concern.
No problem.
You know, it's stupid. We could have sued the kid who caused the accident and protected ourselves from all this.
Self-defense.
My wife didn't want to punish him. Thought knowing what he'd done to Kevin was enough.
Well, she sounds like an amazing woman.
She is.
Well, maybe we could all get together sometime.
At the teacher's lounge is
Dude, it's like a pet cemetery in here.
Shek gave me the key. Science Student of the Year does have its privileges.
This is so the beginning of a Stephen King novel.
Where were you last night? I IM'd you like 1,000 times.
Oh, my mom was in rare form. Doing her Judy Garland act. Lots of singing, lots of falling down, me putting her in the shower.
Where was your dad?
He works late, so he doesn't have to deal. It's their little unspoken bargain. As long as she's sober at temple, runs her meetings, and has everybody snowed. Don't look all simpy. I'm used to it.
Maybe you should talk to somebody.
Why? I'm almost out of there.
It's 2 more years. That's 15% of your life so far.
The test is on Thursday. Let's cram. Dark matter, black holes, laid on me.
Their gravity is so strong that they pull in anything that gets close to the... You know, you don't have to be embarrassed to talk to me about this.
How's that for gravitational pull?
Somebody actually bought these pants, like on purpose?
Soft the fair Judith. Halfway through the 4th act, and it's all for you. Come on, look me in the eye and tell me you're not impressed. You have really pretty eyes.
Don't be sincere.
In the words of the immortal bard, I'll be back.
Wow. Persistent. I'll give him that.
Like a cold sore. Bad for day one, huh?
Holy crap. Look at this. Someone gave away an Italian leather coat. Feel it.
Wow.
Some homeless person's gonna get this? Man, I know a vintage store that would pay major dinero for it.
We sell the coat and use the money to buy like 5 more for the homeless. I'm so gonna wind up like a millionaire one day.
Good plan. Ooh. You know, Ruby's cut you, so let me do the talking.
Where do you meet these people?
Community service, driving school, group. I lose track.
Judith there. How was Camp Bad Girl?
Crazy camp this time. This is Joan. We brought treats.
I trust they're not hot.
That was a fluke, man. These were her aunts. She died last week.
I lost an uncle last week. I'll take good care of you, Kay. Wow. Your aunt had good taste. Silk lining. How's $30 sound?
$30? For my aunt's coat?
I have to make a living too, dear. 100 for everything.
She used to read to me in this coat. I won't take less than $150.
Well, in honor of your aunt's memory.
This is so out of the textbook. We bought 5 coats from the Army Navy, increasing the volume of people who got clothing.
And we wind up with $36 left over. I'm loving the economy. Ow! Told you not to move.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the money's the incentive that keeps us going, right?
I mean, the people who run big charities get paid. So how's it look?
So good. My mom would kill me.
So, let's help more homeless people. You or her.
Anyway,
You deserve this.
I didn't realize I was gonna itch this much.
Belly shirts. Gotta show off the pain. Let me surprise you.
So you've really become quite an entrepreneur, Joan.
5 coats for 1. That's 4 more homeless people that will be warm now.
Very impressive.
Yeah, what I did, it makes me feel powerful.
Money can do that to people.
These are sweet.
Don't put your fingers on the lenses.
$95? Who has that kind of money for sunglasses?
To some people, that's not much at all.
More. You want me to do more, right? If there's no growth and the economy goes into decline, decline means more cold people. I'm so all over this. Hey, what's your markup on these puppies anyway?
So,
I finally learned after all these years that a good lawyer knows the law, but a great lawyer knows the judge. How about last night, huh? It was so cold last night, I saw a lawyer with his hands in his own pockets.
Kevin? What are you doing here?
Hodgepodge class clown. I gotta keep my chops up for the reunion.
Until proven guilty. Or proven broken.
This isn't funny.
Audience likes it.
Thank you guys, you've been great. I will be sending your bill.
Are you jealous or something? Because we haven't gone out in like 2 years. And you dumped me, remember?
I know. Want to get some coffee? Or dinner? Or an apology?
I'm kind of busy at the moment.
So this is a date.
So, did I totally suck or what?
No, man, you were hilarious.
Thanks. Kevin, right from the Herald.
Relax, I'm not writing a review. I'm just checking out the competition.
You're stand-up too?
Well, more of a sit-down.
Well, we were just gonna grab something to eat. Why don't you join us? We could compare notes.
No, thanks. Just have fun.
I felt like seeing my wife. That's not a crime. I know these things.
Last time you brought me lunch at work, I spent a month packing dishes.
We're not moving, I promise.
And what? You gonna be working Vice and you're afraid you might meet someone?
I want us to countersue the bakers.
And you thought an egg salad sandwich would change my mind?
Look, Helen, I know you're a better person than me. I know you have all this faith in the goodness of people. But do you really think the bakers are suddenly going to realize how selfish they are? Or the judge is going to see the light and throw the case out?
Hey, don't patronize me and don't use my faith to treat me like an idiot. You think I don't know how greedy these people are?
We're going to have to dig into the kids' college money. We may have to put the house on the market.
I just hoped we wouldn't have to become like them.
Jane. Hey! I called you to the studio like 6 times, but the voicemail kept picking up.
I called you back, but your mom said you were sorting donations. We ever needed to see each other?
Now works for me. You want to go roll around the clothes?
Well, no, Michael needs this layout like an hour ago, so I gotta go to the computer lab and use the graphics program. You keep me company?
Sure. Oh! Wait, I can't. Chadwick wants everything sorted and out of here. He's gonna call the whole thing off.
All right, as soon as I finish this project.
Okay. And I mean, the clothing drive won't last forever.
Call me tonight?
Okay.
How do you like the belly ring?
Oh, I forgot to show it. It's actually running off to spend like forever in the computer lab.
You two are gonna have to make an appointment to see each other. That's what my parents do. 11 to 11:04, conversation and sex. Huh. What if Adam had Friedman's laptop?
425?
Forget it. I already found a Bowie t-shirt from his first tour in here. You know what Rudy would pay for that? We have lots of other bags. All we have to do is, expand and conquer.
Of course. Move beyond the school. The bins in a few stores. The bookstore. Half the money buys more clothes for the homeless, and then they get the clothes that we don't sell.
And we keep half the profits.
For Adam's laptop. Then he can work wherever he wants.
Get some free time with his honey.
Plus increase his productivity and make him even more valuable to his boss. Everybody wins. Hey, did you see those Guess sunglasses the other day?
No sucking face yet, Bone Rack. We have a physics midterm in 2 days, and I know less about Planck's constant than that lobster. Was that 2 frogs?
It's not why I'm here.
Alateen? You blabbed about me? To a room full of freaks?
I picked it up at the public library, and they're not freaks. They're kids like us.
Dude, have you been inhaling the formaldehyde? There's no way I'm doing this.
Go to one meeting.
I've been through it all, Girardi. There is nothing new they can tell me.
You've been through it by yourself. It doesn't have to be that way anymore.
We're thinking of countersuing Andy's family.
Good. Does the color make me look like a corpse?
Maybe this isn't the best place to talk.
Retail therapy, Helen. Don't underestimate it.
So you don't think countersuing seems sort of
human?
I'm just so angry all the time, every second, every minute. I don't want to be this person. Aren't we supposed to try to be as good as we possibly can?
No, you want to be a saint.
You are so hard to talk to.
Hey, don't take your anger out on me just because I have a delightful personality.
Well, I don't want to be a saint.
But you're thinking about letting these people take your house and toss your family into the street so that God can pat you on the head and tell you how selfless you are. Look, I know that God says that the poor will always be among us. But I don't think you would want us to get poor by being stupid.
You know, I was going to try and get you to stop smoking, but now I don't really care.
Well, too bad you're not human, because you would look great in this.
Oh, that is beautiful.
A steal at $150, dear.
$150? What are you smoking?
It's Italian leather.
It's okay, Lily. I didn't really need it.
No, if there's anyone who needs fine Italian craftsmanship, it's you. If you let me borrow it sometime.
I'll give you $90 for it. Take it or leave it.
$120.
You know, I'm already being ripped off by somebody who paralyzed my son, so I don't need anybody else trying to make a buck off me because he thinks I might be vulnerable.
Fine. 90.
St. Helen the Bitchy.
Sometimes, when nobody's looking, I use the non-handicapped toilet, but then I feel guilty. It's really not so bad being in my position. Nobody ever yells down in front. And I don't want you to think that my equipment is all broken down there. The chair reclines. What?
What are you doing?
What? Nothing. Why are you here?
I have to ask you a question.
You were laughing.
Yeah, it's because you're sick.
Do you think it'd be nuts of me to try open mic night at the Laugh Riot?
I had a question, remember? Then we'll get to Shecky Girardi.
Fine.
So, if a girl did something really crazy, cool for you, you know, like bought you something totally expensive, something that you really needed, would you freak?
Is that what I think it is?
No. Yes. If you promise not to tell.
You did that for Adam?
No! Well, maybe.
Is that what he needed?
Could we please just focus?
Sure. What happens if I pull on it?
Oh, Kevin, forget it!
No, okay, I would say no gift. If he really needs it, it'd take away his manhood and it'll shrivel up.
What will? Oh, God.
Not his fault. It's what happens when girls do stuff for us we're supposed to be able to do for ourselves.
That's too pathetic to be true.
Family vacations. How many times did Mom drive?
But this is gonna change Adam's life. And mine.
All right, then do it. But make him feel like you didn't really do anything.
So lie?
It's that or,
Okay, I got it. I don't need the visual.
Hey, what about the Laugh Riot?
I will be there. Just don't shrivel up if you don't get all your laughs. Friedman, I have $250 cash.
software alone is worth that? Strain not thy lithesome frame, fair Ophelia.
Stay, Juvio.
Got any more treasure? Just ratty sweaters and some tidy whities. Who donates old underpants?
Look, I don't have enough cash. He's gonna put that thing on eBay in like an hour.
Chill. He'll cough it up for me.
Dude, it's Friedman. He's the Ebola virus in tube socks.
You get to spend more time with Adam. I get to knock the rust off my flirtation skills. Listen, Shakespeare, you want to make Judith happy, don't you? Couldn't you cut JoJo here a break on that computer of yours?
But she doesn't, she doesn't...
My, you have such a big laptop. You deny JoJo, you deny me.
No.
Girls still got it.
Yes.
Well, somebody's in a good mood.
Setting a bad example? Sorry.
No. Hey, I was just starting to think that you didn't even know how to smile.
I convinced Helen we have to countersue. I probably shouldn't celebrate, but after rolling over for so long.
No explanation necessary. Listen, if you need any help,
Thanks, I think we're in good shape now.
All right, well. I'm just putting it out there because I have a friend in Chicago who found out some things.
Things?
Andy's father, Tim Baker, owned a small company.
Baker and Burke, they make shipping containers.
Yeah. Well, it's just Burke now. I talked to somebody at the Illinois State Securities Department.
About this?
Well, he's an old friend. We were just catching up, and I mentioned Baker's name. I really don't even remember how it came up anyway. It seems that there were some tax questions surrounding this company when it went public, and you can see that back here on these sheets that I got from the SEC.
You have a lot of friends.
They suspect that Baker cooked the books trying to avoid taxes, and his partner threatened to report him. Why else would a man walk away from a business after 20 years? And I'll bet he might walk again if he knew you had this.
So all of this just came up in a conversation with old buddies.
Hey, I'm a cop. How many times do you get the chance to squash the bad guy before he hurts some good people?
Next time, you should talk to me first.
Yeah. But you would have just said no.
Surprise!
Jane. Well, what is this?
It's a reward. For being the best boyfriend on the planet. It's a loan, it's not a gift. I talked my parents into getting it for me.
I thought you hated computers.
Well, I finally decided to join the rest of the world. And you can borrow it. Which means you can work wherever you want, like in places where I am.
Are you sure you're not gonna need it?
Not as much as you. It'll help you be more productive, which means the ad campaign will be better, which means more kids will stay away from drugs, which means they'll be better citizens and contribute more to society.
Cha, I just wanted to not get fired.
And you won't get fired.
Jane, this is amazing. Thank you.
Hey, I have to bring some clothes over to St. Agnes. You want to ride?
Coat, where'd you get it?
Vintage store with Lily. Hey, I haven't had a new coat for 3 years, and it's secondhand.
You have to return it. It's way too Freaky Friday.
I think it rocks, Mrs. G.
Thank you, Adam.
Sure. I think the computer is way cool, too.
The computer?
Just keep the stupid coat. Let's go. Hey, Lily.
Hey. Wow. You're amazing, kid. How are you at changing water into wine? Somebody get pierced?
Shh. How'd you know?
I can't get through a metal detector without the SWAT team surrounding me. You been using alcohol?
Yes, but it won't heal. It's oozing and gooey.
Yeah, been there. It's the price of freakdom.
I love your coat.
Thank you.
It's very unusual. I bought one just like that for my wife on a trip to Milan. She passed away last month.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Our daughter donated it at school. It's for the homeless. You can't cherry pick donations.
Are you accusing me of stealing?
Mom, we should probably go. I have to study, so...
Her name's Ellen Sanders. Her initials are written on the label.
She bought it at a vintage store.
It's okay, Lily. I didn't take your coat. I am so sorry. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah.
We need my aunt's clothes back. It's an emergency.
I thought she died.
Well, yeah, but her uncle is really mad.
Okay. Just give me 500.
But you only gave us like 400.
It's called capitalism, dear. The mentality was something for my trouble.
We were helping the homeless.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Oh, no, not her.
Where did you get this?
Why did I take my mask off today?
Where did you get this coat?
It belonged to her late aunt.
Oh, God.
Mom, it's not how it looks, okay? Yes, we sold the stuff.
But we sunk all the money back into buying clothes for the homeless.
Yeah, we bought like 5 times as much clothes as we ever could have gotten.
And you didn't keep anything for yourselves?
Well, not much, anyway.
What did you take?
Nothing! Almost nothing. I mean, we were supposed to take something for incentive, you know, like Adam Smith said.
Oh, shut the hell up about Adam Smith!
I really wouldn't cross her.
Where's the money?
Well, it's sort of gone.
Sort of.
We got belly rings.
What?
And we got a laptop for Adam. Rove.
We got a really good deal on it.
Mom, I swear, we didn't hurt anybody.
People have stopped donating clothes. They trusted us. That man gave us his dead wife's coat for the homeless, not for you. And not for belly rings.
It's always worse when his VA check comes. He drinks the whole thing first day. Calls me from lockup. But I wouldn't go get him last time. Wouldn't do it.
This is just too weird, Girardi.
Anybody else?
Hi, my name is Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Nothing leaves this room, right? Because I will hunt you people down. My mother is an alcoholic. And this is my boyfriend, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
Hey. Hey. I just started on my layout. You should check out this funky font. It's called Buddha Bold.
I have to take the computer back.
Sure. I'll just work on my stuff later.
Actually, there's not really going to be any later.
Jane, what's going on?
I'm so sorry, Adam.
Your stomach, it's leaking.
Oh, yeah. I got my belly pierced, only it's infected, and if I take the bandage off, then my belly button will come out with it.
Are you okay?
No. No. I hate economics. My parents didn't buy the computer, I did. With stuff I took from the clothing drive. Okay, it was stole. I thought I was doing good, but I got all caught up. And then it was like this interstate crime spree, except... well, I stayed here.
You stole from the homeless?
Yes, I am a horrible human being.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't supposed to say that.
Jane, you stole from the homeless.
Okay! I think we've established that. I don't know how things got so nuts, you know? I wanted to help you. You have school, and you go to work, and you have to take care of your dad, and we miss each other.
Jane, look.
Just don't say anything perfect, okay? I can't take it right now.
We already have so much. Sometimes more than we need.
Just don't.
How do we go from countersuit to blackmail?
It's not blackmail.
You said that we could get represented on a contingency basis, not have to lay out any money.
Sure, but if the jury decides against us, we'd have to pay their legal fees too. This is our safest option.
Since when is going nuclear safe?
They do it to us.
Oh, so you want us to go from being them to making them look virtuous? This isn't like you, Will. How'd you even get this information?
Now it's wrong to try and protect my family?
Dad, Mom's right. If the Bakers are our moral compass, we're pretty lost. Countersuing, that's enough.
I gave the computer to the church, along with all the money I had. But I still feel like the bottom of a birdcage.
Your mom freaks me out. She didn't call my parents.
That's because she knows guilt is a much more effective weapon.
Man, if my parents found out, they'd make it all about them. Drag us back into family therapy. A cigar is never a cigar in my family.
Sorry, this was all my fault.
Yeah, like I go out of my way to avoid trouble.
What were we thinking?
That looks nasty. It's gonna scar.
Tell me about it.
I almost had a psychic girlfriend once, but she left me before we met. All of those who believe in psychokinesis raise my hand. Well, I see a shotgun pointed at me. Must mean it's my time to go. Well, just you, actually.
All right. We'll be right back with Kevin Girardi.
No, Kev. I don't want people laughing at him.
Well, that's kind of the whole point, Dad.
I've always thought that he was funny.
Yeah, but this is different. I don't know why he has to do it here.
Pretty clear now, isn't it, Dad?
Yeah. So, big night, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, can't wait.
John, why don't you get us some refills? Oh, because I screw up and I have to be your slave? Yeah, it's one of the joys of motherhood.
Here you go. Tough crowd, huh?
Hi, 3 Cokes, Diet Coke, and a Sprite, please.
Sure.
Comedy club. Shouldn't you be smiling, Joan?
Yeah, my life is a Will Ferrell movie.
Well, it's always darkest before the dawn. And if you're planning to steal your neighbor's newspaper, that's the time to do it.
Finally, something you're not good at.
Hey, your brother liked me.
I was using what I learned. Isn't that what you wanted me to do?
Here. What does this say?
In you, we trust.
You stopped trusting. You wanted more and more.
So money is the root of all evil.
Actually, the real quote is, love of money is the root of all evil.
Why didn't you just make everybody rich?
How you see the world, how you deal with it, that determines your real wealth.
He calls himself the last comic sitting. Let's give a big laugh riot welcome to Kevin Girardi.
Enjoy.
Thank you. A lot of new comics worry that their routine is going to be a car wreck, but I already got that out of the way, so we can all relax. See, my best friend drove me into a tree, and now he's suing me for $1 million because he's depressed. I do really feel bad for him, but it also is kind of like the United States suing Hiroshima. Like, hey, you ruined our bomb! That was our favorite bomb! But even if he does win, I got the last laugh. I still have 6 of his CDs, and I am not giving them back. All right! I don't understand that, though. What about money makes people so crazy? I mean, how much do we really need? I make plenty because I read out my handicapped plates. One guy is such a moron. He got out of the car with a white cane. I also make a lot of money outside the Starbucks. I'll just be sitting outside. You will be surprised how many people throw their change into my latte. It's awesome. And I save a bundle on shoes. I mean, one pair is going to last me the rest of my life. See, there are a lot of benefits to having no feeling below the waist. The party games, for one. There's, let's freeze Kevin's legs. Then there's, let's see, pin the tail on my ass.